With yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. They've all gone to bed and left me alone down here in the dungeon with my beer. That means DJ's a happy camper tonight. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to crack out a beer that's kind of special, something pretty tasty, and up in my grill with packed with flavor. So where am I going to go to acquire said beer? I'm going to go to To Øl out of Copenhagen, Denmark. But this beer was brewed at BrewDog in Scotland. And what beer am I going to have from To Øl? I'm going to have their Sort Maelk. Now, Sort Maelk means black milk, and To Øl actually means like two beer, like maybe second beer is the proper translation. But this beer is a milk stout. It's rotating serving. It's a special beer because this was last brewed in 2012, I believe. And when it was brewed back then, it was a 13.1% ABV beer. This 2015 version is clocking in at 10.6% ABV. Now, the IBUs on milk stouts range from probably about like 15 to 50, somewhere in that range, depending on the size of the milk stout. As you can see, stage right, I have many different milk stouts here. This happens to be a particularly big one. Now, besides the fact that it was brewed at BrewDog in Scotland, this beer was also aged in single malt Scotch Whisky barrels, which is the same thing that happened back in 2012. And if memory serves, digging deep back into the beer memory banks and the countless freaking beer reviews I've watched, I believe Peter and Jakob, when Jakob was still around, they both reviewed this beer back then, and I think they liked it. Or I saw them do it at the Copenhagen Beer Festival when they did a video of that. I don't know, but I really recall them doing this. But I'll have to look back on the YouTube because brain don't always serve me. So, ingredients-wise, what about this beer? Well, in this beer, there's water, malt, flaked oats. Let's see, I think like cascara sugar, and they're using hops, and of course, lactose. That makes it a milk stout because they've got lactose in it. So, you know what? I'm going to make it something that I'm pouring about now my neck right now, pop the top on it, get it in my snifter here, and tell you what's up with the Sort Maelk. I like that name. Sort Maelk. Black milk. Ooh, lots of smoke. Damn it, I can smell the malt and the booze wafting off the top of this with that blast. Not remarkably collectible crown. We'll put that in the recycling bin. Let's get it in our snifter. Hell yes. Oh yeah. Damn, that's dark. Woohoo. That's what I like, man. You know, I love hoppy beers, but when I get really down to it, I think deep down inside, I'm basically a malt maniac. I do love hoppy beers, IPAs, give them hundreds, all that kind of stuff. But when I really want to kick it, damn, I can smell the freaking whiskey blasting off this. Wow, while I'm talking, sorry. Yeah, I'm a malt maniac. Anyways, I'm digressing. Yeah, usual. Anyways. Appearance, it's black as night, black as pitch, black as crude oil, black as your heart, whatever you consume. Paul, at PA Beer News, or Brew News, whatever it is your heart black? You tell me. Anywho, we've got a half-finger head on this, and it is really tightly packed, chocolatey looking bubbles when I swirl it. Yeah, we're going to get glass lacing on this, and there's tons. Wow, it's coating the inside of this glass, tons of alcohol legs. But look at that, guys. Wow. That is a gorgeous looking beer. It's got that lovely Imperial stout looking thing going on. The appearance of this beer reminds me a lot of what I remember from, what was it, like barrel aged Doris or Boris from Hop and Frog. Anyway, let's see what's up with the aroma. Wow. If this is what black milk smells like, or salt milk smells like, I want this in my freaking cereal. Damn. Scotch right off the bat, slightly smoky scotch a little bit, maybe little tiny bit peaty, but not much, but scotch right up in your face, vanilla, chocolate, lactose sweetness, caramel, toffee, a little slight tick of dark fruit. I'm not sure how old or fresh this beer is, doesn't matter, it's because of the type of beer it is so much, but I know it's been produced this year, but wow. Lovely layers of flavor, barrel char, a little bit of like earthy hop in there as well. Chocolate, fudgy chocolate, dark chocolate. Tannins from the barrel, that vanilla, a bit of tobacco and leather, and it's all being tied together with that lactose sweetness in the background. Damn, this freaking smells awesome. I'm diving in, guys. Cheers! Damn, that'll sit you back in your chair. Damn. Wow. Wow. Thick. Coating, like viscously coating in your mouth. Up front, chocolate. After that, like lactose sweetness, but like milky. Creamy mouthfeel, I think, from the oats. And up front, you get like this barrel char, and then to the middle, you're getting the coffee, and the back end is a dark coffee and like barrel char finish. And there's a bit of smokiness in there as well. Super smooth. The alcohol is totally hidden. This is 10%, 10.6% is totally hidden in this beer. The sweetness isn't big. It's like dark chocolatey. I was getting a lot of milk chocolate notes in the nose, but it's dark chocolatey in the flavor. Creamy, smooth. It's almost like dark chocolate milk. I don't know if I can explain that well enough, but the sweetness is just a hint of sweetness, kind of like this this beer I had from Indian Brewing, this Kuka, was it a coffee milk stout, coffee and cream stout? But man, dark chocolate notes, and it's in the background is that Scotch Whisky and like I guess peaty notes or smoky notes. I don't know if that's coming from the barrel char or from the whiskey itself. Man, that is dangerously easy to drink. There's not even any warming in the chest, not in the throat, nothing. Like I said, that 10.6% is totally hidden. And this beer, in some ways, reminds me of Evil Twin Old Yin, Old Yin, which was brewed at Brewdog as well. This is almost like the smoky, a bit like more charry kind of version of Old Yin with that milk stout sweetness. Man, this is a tasty ass beer. Yum. I'm glad I picked this up. Wow. That's one of the better Scotch barrel aged beers. The difference between the Scotch barrel and like the bourbon barrel is like the sweetness level is different. The vanilla notes are different, just like when you're drinking the Scotch. But it's not like a big super whiskey taste. But wow, the aftertaste, you get that whiskey, like the dark chocolate milk I was talking about, and then like in the back end char, it's actually got a fairly dry finish. Wow. Really tasty beer. It's a nice sipper. I'm going to enjoy kicking back and having the rest of this. So, you hear I'm kind of geeking out about this. I'm digging it. So, rate beer. What do they give it? They give it, boom, 100. A+ level. Beer Advocate's giving it, boom, 91. I'm going to go with 97. Nearly an A+ beer. The char is building such in the back end, and like a bit of the smokiness kind of, or the char, whatever that is, or maybe the earthiness. Maybe this sat a little while, that maybe that's what I'm getting in the back end, that I'm identifying as char is actually earthiness from the hop, but it's incredibly well hidden alcohol in this. Super easy to drink. Man, what a tasty beer. Wow. If all the To Øl beers are like this, I'm going to go find some more of these, because the bottle shop where I got this had quite a few of them. I'm going to see what else they got going on, baby. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, have you had this beer? Has salt milk been poured down your neck? I don't think a lot of people have had it. I didn't really look up reviews on this, just looked up the data, but I'm going to check them out after this and see what folks thought too, and see if my memory still serves. And Peter, the Master of Hobbits, did drink this. Shout out to you, by the way, my brother. So anyways, to the next DJs BrewTube, remember to think globally. I'm thinking globally. I'm drinking beer that's from a Denmark gypsy brewer that was brewed in Scotland. That's pretty fucking global. Drink locally. Support the craft beer movement so we get more beers like Salt Maelk that are awesome, and we really like the fact that we're pouring black milk down our necks. So, till then, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and smash that like button. Thanks, man, to each and every one of you guys for sitting through my insanity. I really appreciate you. So, until the next DJs BrewTube, I've got nothing but a big-ass bunch of Salt Maelk drinking love for you. And you know what's coming? That's right. Are you ready for it? Hell yeah, big-ass.